In 1972 in New Orleans, Al Copeland opened a quick-service restaurant by the name of Chicken on the Run. It was an appropriate name because in a few short months, this chicken was run out of town. It seems you can't sell ordinary fried chicken in a city known for big flavor. Al realized very quickly that if he was going to impress the flavor-loving people in New Orleans, he needed a recipe with some spice to it. And since he was already experimenting with a Cajun chicken recipe, he decided to try it again with a brand new chicken and a brand new name. Contrary to some belief, he did not name his restaurant after a cartoon character who lived on spinach. No, Al was a big fan of the great Gene Hackman movie The French Connection and his cop character Popeye Doyle. So in June of 1972, Popeyes opened its first door in a suburb of the Crescent City, and Al had a winner on his hand. His new slow-marinated chicken was just what those flavor-loving people in New Orleans were hungry for, and Popeyes was off and running. Over the next dozen years, we opened our first franchise in Louisiana, we created Love That Chicken from Popeyes, and we opened our first international location in Toronto. In 1985, there were 500 Popeyes locations in the U.S. Popeyes was a national player, and we proved it in '87 when we beat Church's and KFC in a nationwide taste test. And Popeyes launched America's fried chicken champ, the spicy taste that can't be beat. By 1989, there were nearly 700 Popeyes, including locations in Canada, Asia, and Central America. And 3 years later, Popeyes entered a whole new era of growth when America's favorite chicken company moved brand headquarters to Atlanta. 1997 marked the 25th anniversary of Popeyes and the return to our Cajun roots. We celebrated with a new restaurant design and menu to reflect our New Orleans heritage. Over the next decade, the awards really rolled in. Among them, Nation's Restaurant News Menu Masters Award, Entrepreneur ranked us as the #1 chicken franchise, and we won the Gold Choice in Chains Award. In 2008, we decided to remind the world that Popeyes has a whole lot of Cajun in its blood. That year, we changed the whole look of the brand with a style that emphasized our Louisiana culinary roots. Convinced that truly great-tasting food requires slow preparation, Popeyes called out its Louisiana heritage. And then in 2009, we kicked off a national advertising campaign featuring a real-life spokesperson with an attitude. Annie, of course, is our sassy, intelligent, mad truth speaker with a personality that lets her tell it like it is about our unmistakably authentic taste. In 2010, Wicked Chicken won Nation's Restaurant News Menu Masters Award, and Popeyes took top honors in the National Taste Test when Popeyes' Bonafide Chicken beat KFC's original recipe fried chicken. And we told the world about it with a huge event in Times Square, a full-page ad in USA Today, and more national television. 2011 marked the opening of Popeyes' 2000th restaurant in Memphis, Tennessee, and we created our highly successful new Rippin' Chicken and Dippin' Chicken. But the real excitement is happening for our restaurant guests as we start to bring it all together with our brand new LK Plus design, bringing that authentic Louisiana feel to our restaurant. So here we are, 40 years from when it all began, with over 2,000 restaurants in the U.S. and around the world. We're in a position of leadership. We have a loyal, growing fan base that's hanging on every word Annie says. We have fresh, new ideas behind us and a lot more ahead of us. But grab a hold of something and put on your seatbelts, because like Annie might say in a moment of quiet reflection,
honey, you ain't seen nothing yet.